Hey, quick video. RMJ. Got a couple things here. This is the full-size Shrike, and I did pick that up. There's the sheath. Belt loops haven't been put on. Got it from Southern Edges. Shout out to that guy. He's a real nice guy. Check him out on his website. And this is what it comes with. Looks like RMJ likes to put a few playing cards in there with each of their things. Certificate of authenticity. You get some stickers. Back to the Shrike. So this thing is awesome. So I think what I had been planning on doing, I just did a video on my Glock 40 and FN 510 Tactical, both in 10mm, and I'm going to probably in the next week or two shoot some cinder blocks with some different bear loads, game loads, what have you, hard cast, hollow point. Got a few different offerings. We're going to hit some cinder blocks with that. Then I do have some barrier penetration rounds in 338 Lapua Magnum that I'll shoot cinder blocks with out of my Barrett MRAD. And so I thought, why the hell not? Let's hit this spike here. Is super sharp. This is S7 tool still. Can wrap that lanyard around your wrist. This thing, I think it's like just over 15 inches long, the full size. I think it's a perfect length. But we're gonna take that spike and hit some cinder blocks with it. Since I'm doing that with some of my firearms, might as well. The other thing I got, and I'm not sure I'm gonna keep it, is I've been eyeballing the Jungle Combat for a long time. This one I got from Monkey Edge. Comes with the stickers, playing cards, certificate of authenticity, and even a paper on returns, which is kind of cool. Sheath is pretty nice. The only thing is, like the Work Tough gear, you can hit the top of the sheath with your thumb and it'll pop out. You can do that on like the SOG Pillar and a few other knives. This one you cannot do that with. The other thing is, a lot of times I think people get fooled into thinking just because knife is longer, it makes it a better fighting knife. Now, while this has a good guard, and it could probably be a pretty good stabber, if you were to slash with this, it is so long that if you were doing it as hard as you could and maybe you hit body armor or somebody threw a block with a tool, there's always a chance it could get knocked out of your hand. Just because of the leverage from being longer and just something about the angle of this handle. It gives me pause for throwing slashes. I'm not saying it wouldn't be good at it because I love that curvature. That's what drew me to this knife, was the nice point and the curvature on it. But the length, I want to say it's a 6 foot, or not 6 foot, 6.5 inch blade length. So, you know, if you're going ape, doing some hand-to-hand type stuff, sometimes the shorter blades are easier to keep in your hand. That's all I'm saying. So that's something to consider. One thing that I want to get my hands on is their trench dagger called Lady Death. I want to say it's an 11-inch dagger, so, you know, blades on edges on both sides, and it's got the brass knuckles built into it. That to me looks like the ideal optimum kind of a fighting blade as far as knives go. But super happy I picked this up. I always wanted a fighting tomahawk, and now I have one. So pretty pleased. Kind of cool if you're into the collectible stuff like the playing cards and the certificate of authenticity. Oh, the other thing is I got this, because I am Christian, I got this titanium pendant, and it does have something on the back. This is pretty pricey, gotta be honest, like 120 bucks. Let's see, my shield, in whom I take refuge, RMJ. It's really light. I thought it might be kind of heavy, but it's titanium, so it is really light. You don't really even notice it's there. So there you go with some RMJ stuff. Very cool. I guess we'll find out hopefully in the next week or two how that spike does on cinder block. Let me know if you really want to see that.